We go.
Woo.
Now
we're here.
We're live. All right, people. If Kyle stopped talking over me, I'll get this thing started. All right. First up, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Thanks to Two Broke Mice, Mickey Bunch, James Ryan, and Kelly for moderating. Cindy, love ya. Everybody that's in there who wants to see us, and Mr. Justin from Justin Interesting. This guy is, because Kai and I are Halloween Horror Night newbies. We have never been there.
What are we doing?
Would you let me finish, please?
Well, you're jumping the gun a little.
No, I'm not. I'm introducing Justin. Now shut up and let me do it. This is why we get viewers. It's because I'm like, Anyway, so Justin has been going to Halloween Horror Nights for 30 years. Because this is the 30th anniversary of Halloween Horror Nights. And so we asked him on with us for this special live stream so we can get information about how to do this thing. Is that good enough for you?
Because what are we doing this year?
Halloween Horror Nights.
For the first time.
That's usually what newbie means.
Well, yeah, but you've never said anything about that.
Okay. Thank you for my Jiminy Cricket. We're going to be doing this Halloween Horror Nights for the first time, and we need information. So we got the man, the OG of Halloween Horror Nights. Welcome, Justin.
Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Guys,
it's my first live ever. So, if I sound a little sketchy and nervous, it is what it is. So what are we going to talk about? What's the first thing how do we get to the brass tacks?
Okay, I got some questions, and I just want to know. Okay, first off, what's the most important thing a person needs to know for their first time?
Okay. You need to know if you're scared of chainsaws. Because that's going to happen 24/7. Back in the day, it used to be scarier. You used to go into the men's room and they would come in there.
Whoa.
They don't do that anymore.
Wow.
Yeah. One time I was standing in the restroom and the dude was just like, yeah, just looking at me. But they don't do that anymore. But if you're terrified of chainsaws, that is the first thing you're going to hear the moment you walk into that park. And also creepy guys on stilts. So if you're okay with stilts and chainsaws, you've already made it through level 1.
I admire people on stilts. I think that's a crazy skill. And I think I just sit there and go, so I'm not, chainsaws don't scare me.
Okay, good.
Yeah. What about you?
No, I'm good.
You're good with chainsaws?
Yeah. Chainsaw everything.
Everyone always says they're good with it, and then that moment happens.
Well, guess what? You're going to be there to see it and say, you did it, dude. You flinched. and you get to punch me in the shoulder every time I flinch.
No. We'll let Kai do the punching.
Okay, Kai gets to punch me in the shoulder every time I flinch.
There it is. Yeah, she agrees.
And then I get the right to hold her in front of me or behind for whatever, because she's scrawny and I can do that. Right, Kaya?
Yeah.
So
totally.
beware. Be very
aware. Beware.
Okay, so I bought my ticket online, and I got an electronic ticket in my Universal app wallet. So do I just scan that at the ticket place?
Yeah. It's already inside your Universal app.
Yeah.
You just when you go on there, you click in it, and then it'll say ticket details. After that, you just show that. Yeah, your barcode.
Okay, cool. That's all. That's what I was kind of nervous about it at first, because I just said I didn't want to go to will call, because God knows how many people are going to be hanging out at will call.
Oh yeah.
So
you don't you want to act like an amateur. Just go right through there.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm a tech weenie, so I don't know these things most of the time. But that's why I'm bringing her, so she can help me with that. And
I'm not there for fun. I'm there for tech support.
Yeah, and plus she's my eyes.
Yeah.
You guys got a specific house you want to go to this year?
Kaya, go for it.
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
You want to go to Beetlejuice the most, though?
Yeah, Beetlejuice and Texas Chainsaw
Okay, so
Massacre.
we do not have express passes.
Okay.
So how long are the lines if you don't have express passes?
Okay, so when we're going, it's a Sunday, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Beetlejuice is one of the biggest houses. it could get up to 190 minutes, but that's like the busiest day. So I'd say probably on a Sunday, 70 minutes.
Oh,
Should
really?
be. Yeah, it should
Wow.
be like no more than 90, but 70
Yeah.
minutes is
Okay.
like, yeah. But the best thing is what you do is you go to all of the houses no one cares about. You go there
Okay.
first, get that out of the way, see a couple of the scare zones, and then on your way out, you go to the bigger houses because now there'll be like a 30-minute to a 40-minute wait.
Okay.
So then that way you can go to all of them.
Cool. Very cool. I'm sorry that you're going to be anchored with us non-express pass people because I know
It's okay.
you got the red carpet thing going on.
Well, see, the thing is, for my annual pass for Halloween Horror Nights, I did not get express, and I didn't even know that was an option. I'm that because I mean, it was the first time I actually bought a pass without using my wife. So I tried to be that big guy, and I'm like, haha, I bought me a frequent fear plus pass. She was like, yeah, well, you didn't get express. I was like, can you upgrade me? She's like, I don't know how to do that, and I'm like, you know what? It's never that bad. I'm like, I'll wait. I mean, I don't mind, you know. And plus, if anything, I get to go in the park before because I'm an annual pass holder.
Right.
Oh, also remember that we get to go to the park before Halloween Horror Nights starts, so we get to go in like
Right.
preview.
Right.
So there's that too.
That was another question of mine. Is like the stay and scream thing. What is that about?
Stay and scream is basically when the park closes, they start kicking everybody out. Like you know, when you're staying at a resort at Disney and they say, all right, everybody, it's magic hours, you go home.
Yep.
Like that. So then when you go on the house, they're gonna say, let me see your annual pass to prove that you're allowed to be here.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be like that until 6 o'clock. After 6 o'clock, there's no more bodyguards. They'll let you in the houses.
It's a free for all, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, whoever paid.
I was reading on it about how they put you in corrals. Is that correct, or is that not true anymore?
Corrals, like
yeah, you know, like certain areas for people who are doing the stay and scream, stay in this little area, and then they boot everybody else out of the parks.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what they do. Because sometimes they're nice enough to let you just like, they see you enough and they know that you've been there. I've had people go, all right, just can you like wait over here because we're closing down the park. You want to like sit on this bench or something like that, and we'll give you the go ahead when you can go in the houses. Like, oh, okay. So they'll leave you sitting like around out there. You don't have to wait like in a special line all the time.
Right.
Most people will, but it's too many people in the park. Harry, you got to go visit all Harry Potter and everything. People leave. Do you have the way to be here? Do you have a right to be here?
Right.
There's too many people to do that too. So most of the time they'll just be like, stay put if you're an annual pass holder.
Okay.
You don't have yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have like special wristbands for the Halloween Horror Night people so they can tell us apart from other people?
If you want to ask for one, sure. But they don't really promote it. They don't promote it.
Okay. So I was just wondering,
as long as you got your pass, that's all they care about. Someone will scan it inside the houses, and it'll already be activated. It'll already be activated. Yeah.
Okay. So my phones just are ticket to everything. So
you can also go to the gate and scan it at the gate too. So when you use your annual pass to get in, you can say also, can you scan my Halloween Horror Nights pass? That way it's also activated.
Right.
So then when you're in the park, they know that you're supposed to be there. And then when you go to the houses while everybody else is waiting to get in, you got an annual pass to be in there.
Right. Okay, right. Cool.
So you're good.
Cool. But I'm with you. So that is all a moot point. They're gonna like know you anyway. They're gonna say, "Oh, here we go. We got King Justin here."
They don't know me.
I don't think I want them to know me.
Right, me neither. I honestly like dodge a lot of people out there. Like, so there's some cast members that'll be like, "Hey, what's your channel? Let me get your card or something." And I'm like, "Oh, I thought you already knew me." And they're like, "No," and I'm just messing with you. I'm like, "Here you go. You can have the card." But I always think people already like know who I am because some people give me like a look, or they'll say something like, "Hey, you do YouTube, right?" Like when my camera will be like on my waist, not even in my hand. I can be drinking Starbucks, and they're like, "You do YouTube, right?" And I just lead it at, "Yep." Sometimes I won't even give them the cards. It's like, "Yep, I do YouTube."
Just walk on. Yep.
I do. Oh yeah.
Standing in the line, somebody said, "Are you a YouTuber?" And I'm like, "Yep." And then we just walk on. So anyway, do you have any questions about the scare zones or the
I've done my
She's
research.
Like been over there watching all
ready.
the YouTube videos and stuff. I want to be like I don't want to know nothing.
Well, I mean, like,
I want to know what you
You
can
want to
tell
be
me.
surprised?
Yeah, but I don't want to see it, until it's time to see it. You
the
know what I
only
mean?
reason I wanted
Oh,
to do
good. Then
research.
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
The only reason I wanted to do research was because of the icons. Because it's
Oh
the
yeah.
year, and they're doing the Scare
Yeah.
Zone 30 years, 30 fears, and the Halloween Horror Nights Icons house.
So
So I wanted to know who the people were.
Right.
The first time I saw this clown guy Jack was in 2000.
Yeah.
It was awesome, and now he's back. I mean, he also came back, I believe, in like 2005 ish.
Right.
And Granny's back this year too. All of them are gonna have their own scare zone. It's gonna be so cool. And then they all get a house too.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's gonna be there's a house that Jack gets to himself, and then there's gonna be a house with all the icons.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hey Kelly, do I need to say hi to people?
Oh, do we have to do
hi?
that? Because I don't know how to do that.
Okay, we got the pass.
We got.
Okay.
You can just say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I want to say Amy.
Hi.
I see you. Okay, Amy. Hi. Chris. I see you there. Kelly. You go, girl.
I can't see anybody.
My favorite guy. And that's just so. Kelly's taking care of the high business, but I just wanted to shout it out on air. So there we go.
Oh, I see now. I'm sorry. You had to push. So it was stuck on private chat, and then when I push comments, now I see.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I am such a newbie, and that's what I love about me is because I can be a newbie and not worry about it.
I let him have growth moments.
This is my growth moment. Thank you, Kiya. You're so swell.
I know.
Okay. Anyway,
how do you guys feel about snacks?
We were going to ask you about that too. What about the food situation? I mean, are there going to be like places open for food or special snacks?
It's the craziest food that you'll eat. Like there's one I want to go for. See, the thing is, if no one knows out there, I'm Jewish, so I can't eat bacon, but I wish I could. There is a honey bacon on a stick, like a really big piece of bacon.
Really?
And it's curled up to look like a monster's tongue this year. Like that just looks really cool. They got the twisted taters are like this. They're huge. Like they're twisted taters like on this stick. And you just got to eat it. There's so much crazy, scary food there. And they got this new Beetlejuice stand. I'm excited to see what that's all about. There's a house this year called The Haunting of Hill House, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many people know about this, but they put it near E.T. Can anybody guess why?
Because it's an alien type thing?
No, because the kid who plays E.T. stars in that show.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
And I don't know how many people know that, but they put the food stand near E.T. and they put that house near E.T. And I'm like, how cool is that? Because that's the kid from E.T. and he's in that show.
Super duper cool. See now, folks, this is why I have this gentleman on here with us because this guy is in the know, and he's got the information that some people just don't know.
I also got a lot of gushers. Look at all them gushers.
Oh, wow. That is a lot of gushers.
Yes.
Stop you gushing.
I'm gushing.
Yeah. Okay, so next. Okay, because Kiya says, I know what these are, but I don't. The scare zones. I mean, I saw your video the other day about the tribute store.
Yeah.
And you were showing kind of where they have they're starting to set up their scare zones and stuff. So are these like in certain parts of the park? Like, is everything going on at Universal Studios and not Islands of Adventure?
Yes, all at Universal Studios. They used to do it at Islands of Adventure, but little Birdie says they might do it next year. It hasn't been there since 2005.
Really? So, but they just do it in a single park. It's not spread between the two.
Yeah, but there's so much to do just at Universal. Okay, so you got houses. There's about 7 this year. Then you got scare zones, and then you got 2 shows that you're really gonna want to see.
Right, and I did see what that lineup was going to be.
Because I mean, especially the water show, they changed it. Every time people go and see the theater show that happens on the projected on the water, they're like, ooh la la, seen it, did this and that. But when they do a Halloween one, it's way different. It's a much better experience. I mean, because it's just You'll see. I can't wait to see what they'll do because the last year or the year before, sorry, was so cool. And they had like Stranger Things projected on the water and Ghostbusters, all this stuff. So this year it will be like a lot of other scary projections and fireworks.
Yeah, I can't wait for that because they're supposed to
Yeah.
have like fire dancers this year too.
Oh well, that's gonna be on Jack's show. Jack's
is
show.
it?
Woo, Kiya, good thing you're 13. That's all I can say.
It's because is it like restricted to certain ages?
Yeah, well, the thing is, see, my son gets straight A's. I don't know if I look like a bad parent, but I mean, he kept begging to go to Halloween Horror Nights when he was 8 years old. And when we took him out there were people giving us a lot of bad looks because they're seeing this adorable little 8-year-old running from chainsaws. But we warned him, and he wanted to be there so bad. Anyways, they said on when we went to go into the park, they made us sign a paper because Riley wasn't 13. So
Really?
right,
Okay, that's
right,
cool. That's good to know that you'll have
yeah,
to sign a waiver because if you scare your child to death, they don't want to be responsible.
right.
They'll be using them in the show next year because you'll be one of those covered up bodies that they have.
or they'll name a house after him.
There you
Riley.
go, the Riley. And everybody go,
Anyways.
"Ooh, I know that kid. He wasn't 13 yet."
Anyways, sorry.
No worries. It's fun to know. I love these little stories that you have going on. This is so cool. So, and then, now here's one that I don't know if it's going to happen this year or not, but I had heard that the actors can touch you.
Not this year.
Okay, I thought
it's been confirmed. Plexiglass and mask.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
I
the
mean,
actors are going to be having masks on?
oh yeah. But the way they did the Beetlejuice last year,
Yeah.
we got a little preview for it for 2 days, and they like drew a face on a mask, so it kind of looked like he wasn't wearing a mask when he
Okay.
was like up on the stage. Ha, folks up here, and we're just like, hey, is he wearing it? Oh wait, he is. But the plexiglass is a dead giveaway that there might be a scare. That's the only thing that's like, if you notice it, you'll be like, oh, there's glass right there. Well, obviously someone's gonna come right there.
Everybody's going to try to get in your face, right?
Yeah.
So that's why they
Yeah.
have the glass there.
So then no more touchy.
Oh, darn.
Yeah,
I was so looking forward to that.
it's an easy slide in this year.
I was kind of wanting to see her like wet her pants because it was going to be funny.
You shouldn't be worried about the employees. You should be worried about the guests.
Really?
Yeah, one time Riley had to witness me get fondled by another man, and this man had 2 beautiful ladies with him, and he jumps on me and grabs me all over the place, and I'm like, whoa, hey man, hey, and I turn around and Riley just give me this look like, really, man? I'm like, he grabbed me. I don't know why, but it happens all the time. Someone will grab you. They'll see like your shirt and they'll be like, "Oh, save me!" It's like, hey man, it's for fake. Don't be like this.
That is
Oh yeah.
weird.
Oh, they do it all the time. There's so many people that just grab random people.
Oh wow.
Great to know.
Yeah, don't be doing that unless you really, really want to, and then I'll be like, okay.
They don't really grab the ladies that much. I don't know why. It's always guys that just
It's always the guys.
get manhandled.
I'll just have to wear something cute, you know.
There you go. I was thinking of tutu. You know,
tutu would be good. That would be very pleasant. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe tank top or tube top.
What are you planning on wearing?
I'm just gonna wear my regular duds, you know, whatever's
just be comfortable as you can be.
Yeah, it just depends on what the weather's like. If it's cooler, I'll wear something warmer.
Yeah.
If it's warmer, I'll wear something cooler. So
by that time, it might feel like air conditioner world instead of like at night though, not in the day.
Instead of Freddy's basement where it's like
a sauna.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. You guys are I can't wait to see the look on your faces. Like the moment you go in there, the music is turned up like twice as loud, and it's just horror music, and you hear it all the way through City Walk, and
Really?
you just it just gets you amped just going in there. I just can't wait for that feeling again. Like I love that feeling because last year we didn't have that.
I can't wait for that either. I mean, I'm just so jazzed. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I want to get scared. I want people to scare the crap out of me.
Oh, it's
and
gonna happen. They're gonna get in your face.
I'm all right with that. As long
Yeah.
as they have a breath mint, I'm cool.
Yeah. Well, as long as they got a mask on too.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing. I don't think we have to wear a mask.
Right.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
do. Because if so, they would have said something by now. So far, it's just been Disney that's been a little anal about inside.
Mm-hmm.
But Universal is just like, I don't care. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you're adults. Do
Right.
your thing. If you
Yeah.
don't feel safe, don't come.
Right.
So, and if you do come, you assume the risk, not us.
Yeah. And not all the employees have to wear a mask because there's a lot of them outside, of course, that are not wearing them.
Right.
Like Disney.
Right. So another question. Is there too much?
Do you have a favorite house, Justin?
Okay, good. Thank you.
Do I have a favorite house this year or ever?
Like
ever.
And ever.
Oh my God. The Norman Bates house. It's been knocked down for years, but oh my God, that the hotel, the house back in the day, that was a Halloween Horror Nights house. That was amazing. And in one year they turned it into Tales from the Crypt. And they turned that house to make it look like it was Tales from the Crypt. And you walked in, it was the Crypt Keeper laughing everywhere. That was great.
Love that guy. That was one of my favorite guys in high school. I loved that Crypt Keeper.
So honestly, the Norman Bates house, whenever they did that, I think that was like, I want to say 98, 97. That was awesome.
Cool. So did they have it look like the Norman Bates house? I mean, like
it was a replica. Movie? It was a replica, and they even had the hotel outside. And Norman would just be out there. You want to check in? Mother's waiting. It's like, whoa. Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. Then you'd go in one of the rooms, and it was actually the room number that the lady got that was right near Norman's office. And you would see, like, you can be stabbed in there, or someone was being stabbed in there. You can go up to the steps of the house, and you see Mother looking out the window.
Awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, that's cool. So do they like one-up it or try to one-up it every year?
Yeah. The Beetlejuice one, honestly, is probably going to be the best because they know everyone's going for that.
Yeah.
The most. And then the second would be that Netflix show, The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, Haunted Hill House.
Haunting.
I need to watch that.
I want to say that the house on Haunted Hill, because when I was a kid, there was a movie back in the 50s that came out called The House on the Haunted Hill, and that was, it's so confusing because they use the exact same names of the names.
Yeah, but they just put them in different orders.
Yeah.
So script writer was dyslexic a little bit.
Yeah.
And just like, House on Haunted Hill, Hill House Haunting. How can we rearrange this? It's like he had those little like magnets on the refrigerator and was like moving them around.
Or the guy like stole the book and then knocked the other guy out, thought he killed him or something, and said, I'm going to change it.
I'm gonna take it. Now you won't know it's your book.
And then someone else found the actual other copy and was like, well, that's called that, and that's called this. I'll sell it.
That's right. There you go. Okay, so I already asked you about the lines. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
What about rides? Are there rides that are open?
Oh yeah. Every ride at Universal Studios is open.
Really?
Oh yeah.
But
I think Shrek is closed.
Oh darn.
They put a haunted house in the queue line for that one. Like they queue in the Shrek.
For Shrek?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's closed.
Okay, so.
And then there's.
But you can do like Minions and all that stuff. You can even do the roller coaster, the rocket roller coaster.
Rip Ride Rocket.
Yeah.
You like that one,
do that though.
Yeah. And Hulk and everything.
Hulk is Islands of Adventure.
Oh well, then I guess you can't do it there.
No, well you can do like that. Just there's Harry Potter stuff you can still do to make you feel like in the Halloween spirit.
Oh, cool. Have they ever had a Resident Evil house?
Nah. That's Columbia Pictures.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is all about Universal, folks. So if it ain't Universal, it ain't there.
Well, right. No. I mean, like they're at war with Like I mean, Netflix plays everything, so that's why they have a contract.
Okay. Did not know that. See, I told you this is the man to ask. What else, Kiya, do you want to know? You know anything else? Or you but you saw everything, so
I didn't see like everything. I just know past things.
You just know past things because this is a whole new game.
like, I didn't have any like sneak peeks for this one.
Okay, I got to tell you that I used to be a professional clown.
Okay.
I hate scary clowns because they give us a bad name.
Yes.
So I might have to tell Jack off. If he comes up there, I'm going to tell him, dude. I'm like, dude, you are screwing it for the rest of us, okay? We want to make people happy, and you just want to put them in the dirt. So stop. You know,
right?
I'm gonna get Norman's mama to break a switch off and come get you.
Oh yeah.
See, that would be like the classic.
Jack is gonna scare the heebie-jeebies. See, listen, that's the thing. I'm mad about the glass because the surprise visits that used to happen. They hire these actors, and there's like one corner a guy comes out, and right here they have another one that comes out. So when he's scaring you, they have another one right behind you. Then when you go around the corner, there's another one. So it's like, how did he do that? Obviously it's a different character, a different person,
right.
But they have the same face, same makeup, same height, and it looks like that guy is going everywhere, and you're like, woo. Or sometimes they would put you in a room where there's a lot of statues, and some of them are moving people, and some of them are statues, and it's like, ugh.
Anyway,
wait, it was in 2013. Well, I don't remember seeing that.
But there you go, Resident Evil 2013.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, but it's like our viewers, they have some knowledge, and I go with them.
Yeah, but I went every year. I don't remember going in a Resident Evil house. See, but they maybe not called it Resident Evil because they had a Dusk Till Dawn house, and they didn't call it Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that was really cool.
I would have loved a Dusk Till Dawn house because
that was over at Islands of Adventure. When you first walked in, they were sacrificing somebody, and they put a knife in this guy, and it was like blood everywhere. And it's like,
that is so cool.
Yep. Do we have a volunteer? Like they do that, and they get that guy who obviously works there.
Right. And
they tie him up, and they rip off his shirt, and they stab him. And it's like, oh yeah, sacrifice. And it's like, what? This is happening as soon as we walk in. So that's over though. Cool. But I don't remember a Resident Evil house.
I can't wait till go through the arches of Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Night. Yeah, that to me is going to be like, that's my prom. That's my wedding reception. That's the birth of my daughter, and everything else is good to me. That's going to happen that day, that night, walking through the arches.
Okay, wait, I see. It says, here's your... So there's a walkthrough. Was it called Halloween Horror Nights Weekend Tacos?
Oh, I can put that
was it called Halloween Horror... Sorry, was it called Resident Evil Weekend Tacos?
Makes me want a taco.
They literally said, hey, this is called Resident Evil. Do you wait for them to respond?
Oh yeah, it takes sometimes it takes a while to come up. Don't worry about it. When it comes up, we'll hit you and we'll tell you. Okay. So anyway, yeah.
Good.
It says yes, it was at Universal Studios. So there we go. Yes, and it was at Universal Studios.
Okay, 2013 Universal Studios. I've been through a lot of houses. There's actually a bunch I forgot. Like Riley says, I went through 5 Michael Myers houses. I only remember 1. But he said we went to 5 of them. There's an official wiki. Laugh out loud. All right. Well, thank you. I must have went through it. I just don't remember it being called Resident Evil. That's a game I play, and I've never remember going, I'm going to Resident Evil at Halloween Horror Nights.
I've watched the show, so
There's a show?
There was a movie, Resident Evil, yeah.
Oh, movie, yeah.
Yeah, I just
Escape from Raccoon City. Okay, yeah, he's right. Okay, that's what it was called. Escape from Raccoon City. Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, Taco Dude, I remember.
Okay, so was
you
that
did good. You brought it back to me.
Scare zone or a house?
No, it was a house. It was a house, and it had the creatures and stuff, like that dog they used to feed or whatever, that they give it blood and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
It was like an actual from the movie, and it played like the Marilyn Manson soundtrack. I remember now. I just don't remember that it was a Resident Evil house for some reason. I can't believe I forgot. I forgot a lot of houses. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, you've been so many times. You've been 30 years, dude. How are you supposed to remember every haunted house? What is that, like 5 to 7 haunted houses a year? And that's times 30. What is that number? 210 haunted houses?
I don't know.
How can you remember them all?
It just feels good to actually be able to go though. I remember my parents always like getting mad because they were scared that I would get scared. But hey, they shouldn't have made me watch all those horror movies. I mean, I was like age 5. They would be like, "We're going to the video store. We're renting Friday the 13th. Let Justin watch that." Okay. So I grew up
You were raised right.
yeah, Betamax. I had my own Betamax. I used to pop in all my horror movies.
Dude, that's funny. Betamax. Do you even know what a Betamax is? No. She barely knows what VHS is.
Excuse me. I have a VHS player.
I'll tell you what really brings back. Yeah, she does. It still works too.
Riley, you have a lot of learning to do. Anyways.
So anyway, what really was cool was the laser disc. You remember those? Those huge, LP size laser discs.
Yeah, they're like record looking.
Yeah, and you had to have like a bazillion dollars just to afford a player.
Yeah.
Like now you can get a DVD player for $10.
Yes.
So, but back then it was expensive.
I didn't even know they still sell DVD players.
They do.
I thought, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
wow.
They sell them because you can they're hooked to Wi-Fi, and you can stream through them. So not only can you watch DVDs, but you can use them as your streaming device. Because if you're like me and you don't have a smart TV, you still need something to hook up to it, to watch the streaming stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I seriously am like so new to this whole thing. This is freaking me out that I'm talking to you guys and everyone else at the same time.
You know what? I tell you what, this is amazing that you're here. I'm so glad you agreed to do this because I'm one of your biggest fans. And
you're my friend. We're not fans. We're friends. We're friends.
Family, dude. We're gonna be family after Halloween Horror Nights. Who knows? I might be grabbing you. You never know.
It's gonna be like the Hangover movie. We're gonna see each other, have so much fun, and at the end of the night, we're gonna wake up and like, what happened last night?
Exactly. So, we got a viewer who wants to know what your blue drink is.
Oh, okay. So, I'm not good with like adult beverages. My wife purchases them without me all the time because I don't even go to the stores and stuff.
That's a good woman there.
What's the drink that has the red wax on it? It says
Maker's Mark.
There you go. That's this and iced tea.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's like a Kentucky. What would you call it? Kentucky Arnold Palmer. Yeah, a Kentucky Arnold Palmer.
That's what that would be.
Something like that. Usually an Arnold Palmer. I can't say it.
It's like lemonade.
It's lemonade and iced tea
and liquor.
You add liquor, it becomes a John Daly. Whatever. But he's using whiskey, so that's gonna make it Kentucky.
Alcohol, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm from New York, so I can't. Don't tell anyone I'm not drinking in Long Island.
It's like who is it? What? Said that hands full, heart full. That Justin's gonna be carrying me out like a baby. From the house, from the whore.
I got you. With these hands, I shall carry.
I weigh a ton. I'm a good old country boy, and I don't put down the bacon. I do.
That's okay.
Bacon stuff.
That's okay. I can carry bacon.
All right, cool. So anyway,
plus we got Kiya too.
Yeah, we got Kiya.
I'm not doing anything.
No. You grab his hands. I'll grab his feet, and we'll just run out.
She's like, say, leave him there. She'd be like, leave him on the
sidewalk. I'll drag him all by myself.
I'm going with Justin. You just stay there.
Piggyback.
Oh, piggyback. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Justin, tell us about your channel real quick, so everybody can get to know you better.
How to describe? I do what you do.
Yeah. But you do it in such a better, interesting way than I do. So
no.
Yeah, I love your mix, your music. What else?
B-roll.
The B-roll is amazing most of the time, all the time actually.
Okay, I'll try.
yeah. Come on, throw me a lifeline, dude. Save me here.
I don't know what to say. Like I said, this is my first time.
Yeah.
You guys do live all the time. I've never even done this.
I mean, yeah, but your channel, why did you even start your channel?
Okay. Well, it started off as Riley Vision. My son believe it or not, used to have a soul, but now he's an old man, and he started this great channel. He was this great kid. He wanted to show his Legos. He wanted to go to the theme parks, do it all. And whatever Riley wanted to do, Riley gets, because, like I say, he's a great kid. He's always been such a handful, but a great kid.
Yeah.
So he said, Dad, I want to start a YouTube channel because some of my friends are doing it. And I'm like, okay, cool. But he doesn't know how to do like editing. So I'm like, how does this kid just start a YouTube channel? The cutest thing, like he was in his room and he's trying so hard, but he wasn't connecting to the internet and stuff like that. He didn't know.
Right.
But he was trying to like be this YouTube kid. So I would film him and then I would post the videos, and it started off as him. So as he drifted or got older, as they say, he just, I don't know, he didn't really find a likeness for it anymore. So now the family channel has turned in mostly into the single guy traveling to these theme parks channel.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. But I mean, I still have my family. They'll go with me. They're annual pass holders as well. I wish they weren't because it's a waste. But but it is what it is. Yeah, they're barely going. I mean, I tell Riley, you know how cool that is to be that kid at school that's like, yeah, I got passes to all the parks, but I don't really go like that. Like, what? I'm sure if you told that to kids, they'd be like, give me your pass.
Yeah, I got to tell you, when my kids, my older boys, I have 2 older boys that live in Texas, and one's 38 and the other one's 35. But when they were like Kiya's age, I used to live close to Six Flags Over Texas. I was like 10 minutes away. So I worked there in high school, and then I bought them annual passes for Six Flags Over Texas. There was one year they didn't even cash in the vouchers because they just said, I ain't going. I spent the money, but they're like, I don't want to go. But, one time I made my youngest son cry because we were on like the Texas Giant, and he scared the crap out of him. He cried the whole time we were through, and he never went back to Six Flags Over Texas ever. Yeah.
Oh my God.
The Texas Giant was like, it was a real wooden motor. They put rails on it now, but it was a wooden roller coaster, and it was off your seat, on your seat, bounce, boom, bow, boom, bow.
They closed it down?
No, they just put rails on it to make it smoother.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was like one of just those roller coaster things on the wheel. It was like, woo! It was like you were in a prize fight, but it was awesome. Loved it. Man. But anyway, after that, he never rode it again. He got off. He was bawling, tears just streaming. I'm a crappy dad because I was laughing my butt off. I thought it was funny.
You're not a crappy dad. Listen, there was a place called Boardwalk and Baseball, and it was a competition with Disney, and it was right up the street from Disney. And every time my parents came on vacation, we had to go there. Now, there was a roller coaster, wooden coaster, called the Hurricane. It's Michael Jackson's all-time favorite roller coaster. He rode it every time he came out. So I told my father, I have to ride that ride. Oh, you're not tall enough. You're just not tall enough. This guy made me stand on his shoes, knowing that his kid could, like, die or fly out of this thing. Hey, is my son tall enough now? Guy says, yep. And I'm like, oh, I'm getting on the Hurricane. Big mistake, man. I was that little kid that was like, I was holding on to this. Believe me, that was scarier than Space Mountain. And Space Mountain was my actual favorite first roller coaster when I was 5, was Space Mountain.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I've been going to Disney for a long. I was there opening day at MGM Studios, opening day at Animal Kingdom, opening day at Epcot.
Wow.
Yep.
I wasn't, but
you didn't miss much. Everything is being recycled and put back. I mean, those 3 clear what are those? Those things over the water fountain at Epcot.
Oh yeah. Those
spires.
The glass spires that are like.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we'll just remove these. Oh wait, we'll just put these right back.
So they were there before?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Dang, that's cool to know.
That was their opening day, man. It was like when they put those back, I was the only one that wasn't of all the vloggers. Let's go film this. It's amazing. I'm like, but it was already there in '82 till the '90s. Like, what's going on?
Now they're back. because they want to be like retro or something.
I had to see all these rides get knocked down and rebuilt into something else, man. Horizons, where Body Wars was, whatever it is now, and Test Track was another ride that used to take you to see future cars, how the cars
really,
it was like conveyor belt ride, like Spaceship Earth.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, matter of fact, you know those red vehicles that they have at Imagination?
Yes.
Those were the vehicles
really?
that you used to get in, and you just hop in this thing, and there was never a wait time for this attraction. You would just hop in this thing, and it would take you up levels to show you how the cars were going to improve in the future.
Okay, cool.
And then as soon as you came out, there was a Chevy dealership guy waiting to sell you a car. So that's why Chevy always has a deal with Epcot, because they support whatever is built there.
Let's get back to Halloween Horror Nights.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Kiya, what are you looking forward to most about Halloween Horror Nights?
Everything? I don't know. I want to do everything. We're only there for one night. I'm like, get everything in.
We will do it all. So there's 7 houses. Like I said, we need to go through the first bad ones, and then the last should be the good ones. Then after that, we should probably check out Scare Zones as you're walking to these houses, because Scare Zones won't look good in the daylight. It never does. Everyone's always filming.
Yeah.
And to me, that's a waste of a vlog. You should show that you're there. Hey, it's daylight. We're here.
Right.
But then go into the houses. Give your camera some time. Don't film or nothing, because you can't film in the houses.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to film, say, hey, I'm in the line. We're about to go do this one. Or show like you're about to go with the house you're getting into.
Yeah.
But you want to start from bottom to top, if that makes sense. But you also want to get those scare zones, and you want to get it at night. Then you want to get the shows. Woo! It's going to be crazy. But it's open till 2 a.m. So you got 6 o'clock till 2 a.m. That's plenty of time.
It's only open till 1 the night.
Yeah, our day. There's only 1.
Yeah, it's 6:30 to 1. So.
That's because it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well,
but it's also, I don't know. You're going to be there on the first one on Friday night, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Me and Riley.
And you're going to be. Oh, Riley's going. That's cool. So, are you gonna be vlogging it? Correct.
Oh yeah.
So that's the one I'll watch.
Okay.
The singular. Yeah, you get priority.
Yeah, you'll get priority. I'll watch yours, because then that's just what I do. Anyway, what?
Okay.
What?
Hold on.
What?
How long does it take to go through a house?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, so it depends on the house. It depends on the house, because the thing is, like, you have Beetlejuice. It's the same as it was last year. That was about like 3 minutes.
Really?
Okay, yeah. That's actually pretty long for Halloween Horror Nights. The thing that's not cool is waiting in such a long line for just like 3 minutes.
Right.
That's, but then you do the same thing when you wait for a ride.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, that's, Seven Dwarfs is like a minute and a half. So it's like,
it's the busiest ride in the park, and it's like, this is a minute and a half.
Yeah,
man.
it's like, dude, didn't I just get on this ride? And it's like, now it's time to get off. So thank you for coming. Just,
so
is that like typical for most of them?
You honestly, I wish they even had them how long it should take, but they don't. But they trick you, because the best houses, honestly, will be the biggest ones. The baby houses I'm telling you about that you want to go visit first, those are going to be right walkthroughs. You're going to be like, wow, I didn't know we were at the end already, but that was a good house. Like, sometimes even those smaller houses are better than the bigger houses too.
Yeah.
So you'll see.
Oh, I'm all about the small ones. I'm not, I'm not house prejudiced at all.
I think I'm actually
totally,
I think I'm actually.
I just want to get the most bang out of. Thank you.
Let's let Kiya say it.
I know, because she's giving. Did you see that eyeball she gave me? Go ahead.
Oh,
sorry.
I did.
So I think I'm most excited for the small houses, like Welcome to Scary and stuff, and like the Puppeteer house.
They have a Puppeteer house.
Yeah, it's like there's a puppet guy, you know, like the puppeteers, and they try to turn you into a puppet.
Really?
Yeah. And then like the Scary Ohio one is like Cary, Ohio, and that's where it all started. Like that's where Jack was from.
Oh,
Yep. Oh yeah.
She's like watched all this stuff and she knows it. Okay, I gotta give you a story.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with Halloween Horror Nights, but it has to do with the creepy stuff.
Got it.
When I was clowning back in the day, one of my fellow clowns heard about this place that was close to where I lived in Dallas, Texas. That this guy redid marionettes. Okay, that's what he did. He found old marionettes, rebuilt them, refurbished them, made them look brand new. But here's the creepy thing: they were all over his house. You walked into his house, his front room. It was shelves, floor to ceiling, with marionettes on every wall. There was no artwork, just marionettes. You walked into that house and every eyeball on that wall was following you.
Oh my God.
That was like, I had nightmares about that house.
Yeah, I would too. That's creepy.
One of the coolest things he had, though, he had a complete set of Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
And he had a complete set of Wizard of Oz marionettes with the witch, the lion, a whole cast. And it was in a diorama setting built into his wall.
Built into it?
Built into his wall. I mean, this guy was serious. And he took us out and showed us his workshop. And I was like, this is Chucky's house. I'm getting out of here.
Maybe he's the clown who invented the scary clowns.
He might have. I'm just like, whoa, dude. So anyway, that's not Halloween Horror Nights. That's just something creepy that I had.
You would have loved Killer Clowns from Outer Space when they did that one. You would have loved that.
I like the movie.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, the movie was good. Like that's what I mean. I mean, it was cheesy, but it was good.
Right.
Good cheesy.
Good cheese. I like some good cheese.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah. So, what keeps you coming back year after year?
Okay. Honestly, it's more adult. It's more freedom. You know, like you go to Boo Bash and it's all about candy and costumes and stuff. But I do enough of that in my own neighborhood. So it's like, but Halloween Horror Nights, is a giant haunted mansion. So outside is a scare zone or basically a haunted house. Inside is a haunted house.
Right.
Going into the rides, they even changed the lightings in the rides, like make them darker and stuff.
Whoa.
It's creepy. You know, you go to ride the Mummy, that's at Universal. Ride that's creepy. Like no one's in there and you're the only one. It's creepy. I've had that lots of times when I rode the Mummy and I'm the only one in that entire cart.
Really?
That's very scary to me.
That's what nightmares are made of, right?
Right.
If Jack the Clown showed up, it would be nothing but a brown stain on the seat, you know? I'm like, out. Bye.
Oh, speaking of that, if anyone's staying in a one of their high-end hotels, so it's Portofino or Hard Rock, Jack makes an appearance in there. And there's like a special type of tour where he'll take you through all the houses, but you know that's that extra. But that's really cool though if you think about it.
That is cool.
Yeah, like I mean he literally knocks on your door. Like they said with a horn and everything, and he's creepy. Yeah, and he's like it's like this, and you follow him all the way to Halloween Horror Nights.
Wow, that's super cool. Too bad you'll be checked out by then.
I know.
Because they're staying at they're staying at the Portofino that day, and they're checking out and going to Disney.
And then we're going right back to
Universal. And then I'm bringing them back to Universal. You know, I'm flying in just for this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm coming in Sunday morning and picking them up at the Portofino, taking them to Disney, and then Kai and I are going to hit the car and head back to Universal.
Okay. So, are you doing Universal on Tuesday or Monday that time?
No, I'm going to be like,
checking.
Yeah, because I'm also going to the Ratatouille preview on Monday.
Right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm not going to do it until the 1st, or guys, the ride's not blowing my skirt up. I might not ride it. Don't kill me.
No, that's cool. I get it. You know, because I did Millennial. Here we are back at Disney. We need to stop doing that.
Sorry. Halloween Horror Nights.
We're doing Halloween Horror Nights. I want to ride the Mummy as the only person in the car. That's what I want to do.
Good luck with that, because when it gets to the part when those mummies stand up, That's
Yeah.
really creepy. There's fire everywhere. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna die. This is it.
I've never ridden the Mummy.
I know. I haven't ridden. I've only ridden a few things.
Now you have to ride it by yourself.
Okay, I'm game. I can do that. It's like,
all right.
I'm really cool.
Remember that, Kiya. Remember that. We got to hold him to it.
Okay, so explain the tribute store to me real quick, because I watched your video about the tribute store, and Kelly, I don't know, can you put a link to that one in there or something? And
she's not listening.
She's listening.
It's okay.
It just takes a minute to catch up.
The tribute store they do every year based on all their houses, or they try. But since last year they already did Beetlejuice tribute store, why do it again? This time the house is based on all of the icons. And it's really cool because every time they do a tribute store, there's always a map within a map within a map in that place because they put clues for you to figure out. So a lot of people bypass it. They really think it's just a walk through and go and get merchandise and snacks, but it's not. It's actually a puzzle. Like right now, I won't spoil it for you, but there's a letter in there and you have to read these letters. Mm-hmm. And at the very end, something will be revealed.
Really?
Like you see how many people pass that? They don't even care. They just, oh yeah, I went to tribute store. It's great. That's why a lot of times I do a lot of music in my videos because I'm trying not to spoil it.
Right. Okay. I get it. So, but I like your music. Your music's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Guess what's in the tribute store?
What?
A Beetlejuice bucket hat.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes, there is, with the stripes.
Oh my God.
And it's double-sided. On the other side, there's the snake.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm tempted to get this doll that they got in there. It's so crazy looking, but it's like $180, but it's worth it because I'm weird like that, man. I collect some. Dude, I have the Marty McFly
right there. Yeah.
Those are the Marty McFlies. You know what I mean?
Really? Yeah.
I actually got yelled at from wearing those at Disney. Like some random father was like, "What are you wearing those for? You know what those are?" And I was like, "Let me go back in and take them off. Shit, let me not wear these. I mean, shoot." Anyways, but yeah, I wore the shoes and it got yelled at.
I see a bucket hat in Kiya's future too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, totally. She's already got her eyeballs peeled out for that one.
Oh, I know where it is.
And she knows where it is. She knows it's like you go to Home Depot and it's like aisle 4, bin 13.
They probably moved it. They moved it.
But that would be horrible. That is like the scariest thing right there is when they move things. I hate that.
You know what they have in the back of the store or like towards the I don't know how to explain it, but they have like the masks of some of the previous icons.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yep.
I don't know. I don't dig full face masks.
Well, I'm gonna need to fill you in on the icons.
They're like $80 each. They're pretty good. They look really cool.
Well, I'm sure they do because like professional artists make these things. So
yeah.
Why don't we let Justin fill me in on the icons?
Because
it's okay. I like this. She did her research.
I know she did. So I'm kind of wondering what are the icons. Maybe other people are wondering what the icons are. Do you want to fill us in? You fill us in.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can name them off.
You know about the caretaker? You know about the caretaker? Okay. You want to take this one?
Okay. I guess I'll start in order.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I mean, like the first official one I think was Jack. This is why he's coming back. And there were 3 phases of Jack. So there was
first came out in 2000.
Yeah. So there was the original Jack who had just gotten he was like a murderer clown, obviously from a circus in Cary, Ohio. And then he had killed everybody in the circus. And then that was the basis of the first icon. And then he came back in 2005 or 2007 as a ringmaster for his own circus.
Oh. She's ready to go. She's ready to go.
And in 2015, he became a rock star.
Oh.
So this year, he's going all 3 phases of Jack the Clown. And then he has this protege. Her name is Chance, I think. Yeah.
Chance, yep.
Yeah, and she's a last clown. She's
clown.
A last clown?
Yeah. So she's
what other icons are there?
So
you got Granny?
Yeah, there's
Granny.
Yeah.
She's you know how you open
she's a killer.
Yeah.
She's a killer. The worst granny in the world. So Beverly Hills Billy's granny, but killer. Oh, basically.
Cool.
So she acts exactly like her. like Granny from Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, but if she went crazy and was like, "That's it, I'm killing all you kids," that's basically what she is.
So we're like roadkill to this granny. She's gonna put us
Yeah.
in
Well, yeah. Well, we're a live kill though, but yeah, she's gonna kill us alive.
Okay, cool. Very cool. What else?
So there's the usher. He's like, you know how you have a movie ticket and then the usher like appoints you to a spot, and so he's like that guy. He like appoints you to spots, and he's like, killer movie. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then there's Lady Luck. She was like way late, but then she was
Yeah.
like, she was like a gambling person, and then she was like, I don't know what you call it. She like shapeshifted into a monster and then killed them. Yeah, the people. And then there was
Yes.
the director. There was a director.
Oh God, he's the worst.
Yeah. So the director was like, obviously.
He uses his camera for everything. He's like, as he kills you, watch you dies, he films it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's the usher. There's the usher as well. Well, no, that's not this year, or that's at that house. I don't know. I go to a lot of haunted houses. There's one called Manor at Old Town. I'm also going to film that this year. I never. Well, you're not allowed to film it, but I'm going to show you where it is.
Right.
They all have so many different themes. You're right. I've been going to way too many haunted houses. I have no idea like what's what anymore.
Dude, I don't know how you remember them all. To tell you the truth, it's like I said, that's almost 150 to 210 haunted houses. That's over 30 years. And
how many boo bashes have you been to?
I've been to
3.
4.
3.
That's it. 3.
Yep.
We've only been to 3.
Yeah, I used to go a lot, but my son got older, and candy is not cool anymore. I mean, he stopped trick or treating a while ago, and then now he just says, "Can you buy me candy?" It's like, who are you? What are you? Can't you just buy the candy? Like what?
That's exactly what I do.
I know. That's what I don't want to work for it. Just buy it for me.
Well, I'm thinking about doing a vlog and going in our neighborhood dressed up trick or treating, all 3 of us.
Oh,
I know that sounds crazy.
Cool. No, that sounds
Does
cool.
it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll
Actually,
see. I might do it.
We used to do when Kiya went trick or treating. Kelly and I dressed up too.
Yeah, but did you actually say trick or treat and
No,
hold the bag?
I'm
thinking of doing that.
We just hung out in the back, but people would offer us candy because our costumes were rocking. I have a closet. Cool. I have a closet full of Halloween costumes.
We have a full closet.
I do prosthetics. So I put on. I have wolf nose.
Bunny nose.
I have Did
you say runny nose?
Bunny. I was a rabbit. I was the white rabbit, and I was like the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood.
We all dressed up as clowns.
We did clowns,
regular
but not scary ones, just regular clowns.
Hey, you know nowadays even regular clowns are scary. Okay.
Yeah,
Ronald McDonald's not even an icon anymore.
No. Totally not. Totally. So anyway, I'm sorry I got distracted. Kelly's
I'm sorry that I'm distracting everybody.
What? No.
What?
No, we're not.
No, mine says 60.
Okay. So we're not even on an hour.
Yeah. Anyway, Kelly's like trying to be
We've been gone.
She's my in case everybody. Kelly's the producer.
Yeah.
So I got to listen to what the producer says, and she's.
Hey, Rachel's my agent.
Yeah, and she's giving. Rachel is gorgeous, by the way.
Is she?
Yeah. Whatever, dude. She's gonna slap you. I see her coming.
Anyway, it's okay. 20 years this October 31st. She can slap me.
Well, congratulations. That's awesome. Oh, you were married on Halloween?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. That's so cool.
Yep. We also met on Halloween at a party.
Did you really? That's amazing. We were married on Cinco de Mayo.
Nice. Look at us. We're like death people. We get married on the worst days.
Yeah, totally. Cinco de Mayo. We were celebrating.
I had to get my uncle. I had to pay for my uncle to get a license to marry us because every pastor said no.
Really? Because
they were like, not Halloween. Yeah, not Halloween, sir. Sorry. Like what?
Wow. Well, I think 20 years ago I could have done it. I think I got ordained online 20 years ago. So.
Yeah, that's what we did with our Uncle Joseph.
No, I got originally 20 years ago. Yeah, it was before we came up here in Texas. So, anyway,
Texas.
Yeah, in Texas. We're going to be about wrapping this up because we're going on 60 minutes. And I got to ask you, just one more thing. Give me your best advice for newbies. I know you told me go to the smaller houses first. Is there anything else besides that?
I'd say bring something to drink, like keep a water bottle with you.
Okay.
I mean, because you're gonna be waiting in some lines for a long time, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, just expect what you would expect at any theme park when you're just waiting in lines.
Right. Okay.
So,
Except
actually, you don't even have to worry about drinks because they sell them in the lines. But
oh,
you might want to bring your own because it's $17 water. No, I'm just saying like that. Their prices are astronomical. They can say anything they want.
That's scarier than Jack the Clown right there. Let me tell you. You got
But
$17 waters.
To be honest, comfortable shoes. Be prepared to be scared. Like don't go there scared. Don't do that. Like don't really be a person who's actually scared and believes this stuff is real sometimes, because you're gonna freak out. I've seen it. You're gonna see it. They're gonna be girls way older than you, kind that are like 30 something, that are like running out into the just leaving. It happens all the time. I've literally seen Tim Tracker scare people. He was dressed up one time as one of the characters.
Really?
And he was out there, and all he was doing was going, huh. He was barely doing anything. He was like, ha. And they were running. Like, they were literally leaving. It was like, no, you don't have to leave. You can go somewhere else. But no, people were like, we want our money back. We're too scared. I've seen it lots of times.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That's incredible. Okay, this is going to be this is Kiya's first haunted house ever. She's never, ever been to a haunted house.
Not even like a neighborhood one?
Nope.
Well.
No, you wouldn't go in it.
Oh, look, he got you.
Last year I asked you to go to a haunted house, and you were like, no.
Well, it was like last year was different because it was a cluster. It was pandemic.
Yeah, it's a pandemic. That's way different. So we're not going in there. Yeah.
It wasn't like the right time for a haunted house. Well, I'm taking you to Halloween Horror Night, so
obviously.
Hello, you're going to do it right. I mean, you're going to be like introduced to the big ramajam at the grand poobah of haunted.
And I'm gonna be your bodyguard. I'm like, Buff, I got you covered.
Yeah, man, he's got some muscles. He's like,
we'll just use these guns.
I'm coming in so confident. It's scary. Like,
yeah, I think Bob is gonna be the only one scared. To be honest with you, I think we got to protect him.
True. I maybe happen. I have seen things in my 58 years that I never thought I would see, and I am never going to say never because it just might happen. You never know.
Yeah, but honestly, just be prepared. Like, be comfortable. Just be prepared for everything and anything. Because a lot of stuff is going to happen in Halloween Horror Nights. It gets dark out there. This is not some Disney after hours event. This is a little different. You're going to hear all types of profanity.
That's what I'm counting on.
That's also from the cast members, guys, not the customers.
I'm cool with that. I'm counting on
the Bill and Ted show. I wish you guys were there for that. We keep begging Universal to bring that back. The Bill and Ted show, my God. That was, they used to say in the audience, if there's any kids, even if you bought your kids, get them out of here because they're not ready for this. Really, kids were not ready for Bill and Ted.
Okay,
it was bad.
They need to bring Bill and Ted back because I would like to see that.
Ted?
Bill and Ted. Bill. That's like Mo and Ted. All right, so Justin, I want to thank you so much. Hang out just.
I want to thank you. This is awesome.
No, just hang out for a little while because after we stop the live, I want to just chat with you for a second. Cool. But we're gonna thank everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And if this is your first time watching our channel or seeing Justin, hit that subscribe button, hit those likes buttons, and the notification bells so that you will know when we put stuff up because you don't want to miss any of this. This is like amazing stuff. Mm-hmm. I have had so much fun with this live stream today. Oh, yeah. Did you? Even though Kiya and I got a little bicker fest going on at first, it rolled into an awesome, awesome live stream.
Bickering always rolls into awesome.
It really does because that's just how we roll, right?
Yeah.
Even though I look like a pilot.
Yeah, but you know what? You can say, what is it? Soaring to tower, ready for takeoff, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to say bye for now.
Bye for now, guys.
And
bye for now.
Yeah, we will see you next time. Wait, do I got to plug? What do we got going on? producer?
She's catching up.
She's catching up.
Okay.
It's like there's a
Please
delay
hold.
between talking and seeing.
Well, we have a live
Right.
stream on Sunday.
Okay, so we're doing a live stream on Sunday, and this Sunday's topic is going to be the freaking annual passes.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Bye, everybody.
So we're going to talk about the annual passes. We're going to it's going to be a fun one. So you don't want to miss that.
I'll definitely be there for that.
Okay, so that's going to be at noon Mountain, 2 o'clock Eastern, and we hope to see you there.
Yeah,
Right?
and we also post a new vlog every Saturday.
Every Saturday, a new travel blog goes up, and we just kind of throw some stuff in there randomly. So
Yeah, like this one.
that's why it's important to hit that notification bell, because then you don't want to miss it. Anyway, so we're going to say bye for now,
Bye for now, you guys.
and we will
Bye
see
for
you
now.
next time. Love you. Bye.